Hey, it's Tara. Today I'm going to talk about Brandon Sanderson's The Alloy of Law. The Alloy of Law is the second trilogy in the Mistborn series, and it was published in 2011. There are supposed to be 2 more books coming, but since Brandon Sanderson is such a prolific writer, I'm not sure when they're going to come out. So this book is set 300 years after the final events in the Mistborn trilogy. There have obviously been technological advancements because one of the things that the Lord Ruler prohibited in the first trilogy was technological advancement. And so obviously now that he is gone, they have been able to advance more. And it's definitely a sort of not steampunk, I guess like a flintlock fantasy, magic / gunpowder together, and it's like Wild West meets Mistborn. This trilogy will focus on Wayne and Wax. Wayne is a not noble from the roughs, and Wax is a noble turned lawman, also in the roughs. Wax had originally left the city of Elendel because of various reasons, but he wanted to be a lawmaker or a lawman in the roughs to make the world a better place, but things happened to force him to come back to the city and take back his title and all of that stuff, and he tries to give up his sort of rough ways. You can imagine how well that goes. The plot of this book is that there is this gang of thieves called the Vanishers who are robbing train cars. Just the entire train car contents are gone, and no one can figure out how they're doing this. And Wax, tries to be a good noble and leave it up to the constables, but eventually he, does his own thing and uncovers this huge plot, which I assume will run through the rest of the novels. Like the Mistborn trilogy, this book is action-packed. Actually, I think it's more action-packed. It more focuses on action than the original Mistborn trilogy, and I had a lot of fun reading it. We also get to see some more mixture of magic. In the original trilogy, we had just allomancers and fur-chemists. But in this book, we're seeing twin-born, which is people who have 2 powers. 2 powers? Like they're superheroes. 2, powers, I guess. One fur-chemy and one allomancy. So that was an interesting addition, and there are some new terms, and the magic system has changed, but not so much that it feels alien, just something new and interesting. So I am interested in exploring more of this world. It was a lot of fun. I'd probably say it was not a 5-star book, it was more like a 4-star book because it was a little too simplistic in places, much like the first trilogy. But it's a good time, and if you haven't read the Mistborn trilogy, I recommend it, and after that, The Alloy of Law, and I do hope that he comes out with the next 2 books sometime in the near-ish future. But yeah. Anyway, if you have read The Alloy of Law, please let me know what you thought about it. How did you feel about the magic system? Did you like the changes that were made? It's 300 years later, and the religion has changed, and I wondered what you felt about that, because I was pretty intrigued by it. I like the idea of evolving religions. We got to see it forming in the first trilogy, and now we get to see, the after effects of it. So I think that's pretty interesting. But anyways, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and until next time.